What's up, guys? Welcome back to Latin Chopsticks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, I am really excited today. It is extremely hot. We are outside. We're in a different location, but we decided to kind of do a video on the go. Wife and I are kind of enjoying our day together. It's the only day of the week that we got to really kind of do like anything that we need to do. With that said, I came up with an idea. I'm going to take you guys to some of the best Venezuelan hamburgers that you can get in Orlando. Now, I've never been to this place. I do know the owner from a long time ago, maybe like 7 years ago. I haven't talked to him in years. Ever since the pandemic, we kind of lost touch. I don't know if he'll remember me. Regardless, I'm not coming here because of that relationship. I'm coming here because of the kind of like the fame that they've built up in the Venezuelan community for having some of the best hamburgers and honestly food in Orlando for Venezuelan food. Now, I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what we're gonna go ahead and check out today. And I'm super excited because Venezuelan hamburgers are like some of the best types of hamburgers that you could ever have in your life. And you know, you're more than welcome to go in the comments and kind of give me your tips, or if you know of any other places that sell hamburgers. I love American hamburgers, but Venezuelan hamburgers are just on a whole nother level because of the toppings and the stuff that they put in it. So I'm super excited. We're actually right in front of the store. I'm gonna flip the camera around so you guys can take a look, and I'll see you guys inside. We'll see you then. All right, guys, awesome. We made it. We are here. I am super excited right now because we are having a delicious, real Venezuelan style hamburger, and I can't wait to show you guys. I don't really want to describe it right now because I want you guys to see it when I actually get it. Not only that, but we got tostones al importado, which is tostones with a bunch of different toppings like meats, chicken, beef, pork, I believe. It has everything on top. Not only that, we also, my wife went ahead and ordered a typical classic Venezuelan cachapa, which I'll show you guys what that is. It's basically like a corn pancake, but it is really, really good because it has Venezuelan cheese in it, and then it has like a white cream, almost like a sour cream, but it's hard to explain because it's like a mixture of sour cream and butter that's on top, and it's called nata. And I've also got a shark empanada, which I can't wait to try out. It is legal, just so you guys know. The one that they are giving me is legal, so I don't know what type of shark they use, but when I saw it, I was like, I have to order this because that's really popular in Colombia and in Venezuela mostly. But yeah, so we're just gonna wait for the food to come out. And the reason I'm being quiet is just the restaurant is kind of empty and there's a family eating across the table from us, so I don't want to bug them, so hopefully the mic is capturing all this audio. With that said, once the food's out, I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. All right, guys, we got the food here. We're super excited. We got my wife's cachapa right here, which I'll zoom into it in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and try that first so she can go ahead and eat. And then this, I completely forgot I ordered it, but this is a Venezuelan pepito, and this is a steak pepito, so I'll show you guys this. This is massive. I ordered way too much food, guys, but let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right, guys, so this is the Venezuelan cachapa. This is what I was telling you guys. It's basically like a corn pancake filled with Venezuelan cheese that is deliciously melted, and then the top has some nata, which is like a butter and sour cream based sauce that's cooked down, and it is really, really delicious. And then here to the right, this is the Venezuelan pepito. This one, of course, you can get all different types of pepitos. It is usually cooked on like a French type of bun, and then it's topped off with like lettuce, potato sticks. You have different sauces like a garlic sauce, green sauce, cheese sauce, ketchup. And then on top of that, you have this delicious Venezuelan cheese, the same one that they put inside of the inside of my wife's dish. And then you have, of course, the meat that we chose in there. We're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can take a bite into this so I can show you the inside better. All right, guys, perfect. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and try the cachapa real quick. I'm gonna cut in like just a little corner because this is my wife's favorite dish. I like it too, but I prefer the other meatier and fuller stuff. So let's go ahead and take a bite of this. The Venezuelan cheese is really elastic. You really taste that corn. Personally, I'd like it when they use like really sweet corn to do it, but this is like legitimately corn. The cheese is ever so slightly, so it kind of has like that little impact of like the slight sweetness of the corn, the saltiness of the cheese. The cheese itself is really stretchy, really stringy, and then you have that nata on top that just kind of adds this creaminess to it. This is really good. I'll go ahead and give this to my wife. All right, next thing we're gonna try is this. There's no way I'm gonna be able to take a bite of this, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna try my best. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. Take a look at this. This is insane. Oh man. Wow, that was really, really good. You guys gotta check the inside of this. All right, guys, I didn't even get a chance to get to the cheese, but look at the filling of this. I mean, you have these delicious pieces of steak in there, seasoned really well. This green sauce has this amazing flavor. No, I didn't get a chance to have a bite of that cheese, but that green sauce, as I was saying, is really, 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 really good. I can't remember what it's made of. Usually, I believe it's like some sort of like cilantro, parsley mixed with like mayonnaise and things like that, but it just has this very distinct flavor that you can only get in Venezuelan cuisines. I'm gonna try to get one more bite so I can get that cheese, but then we're gonna move on. There's so many dishes, guys. It's crazy. And you guys gotta check out that hamburger. All right, I barely got a bite of that cheese because it's such a huge bite. Like, I mean, that's the thing with like authentic Venezuelan cuisine. It's just over the top in like abundance of the amount. So the cheese, super creamy. I genuinely only got the tip, so I wasn't really able to kind of fully enjoy it, but it was really, really good. It's very creamy. It's very, I don't want to say stringy. It's very like spongy, but it's so full of flavor and it's so good. And the ability for that cheese to melt, you get the pull, and you can literally get way longer than that of mozzarella. Next thing we're gonna go ahead and try is gonna be tostones importados. So this is their special toston. This is amazing. You guys gotta check this out. Take a look at this. So this is a mountain of toppings. You have basically carne asada. I think you have like, you know, you have like a pico de gallo. You have Parmesan cheese and like a Venezuelan type of cheese as well. You have onions. You have like the sauce. You have mustard. You have that delicious green sauce I just mentioned. And under it all, you have tostones. But this is a steal, honestly, for the amount of food and meat that you get. I think this was like 13, 14 bucks. I mean, this is a lot of meat, a lot of toppings for that. I see right there, that's the toston. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a bite of this, and then I'm gonna try to lift the toston real quick. All right, let's go ahead and try this out. So the meat has this delicious char flavor. You have a lot of saltiness from the cheese. Venezuelan cheese, depending on the type, it tends to be really, really salty. But that meat is perfectly cooked. It has the beautiful charred pieces that I mentioned to you guys. So they have like this char flavor. They're super tender and delicious. Not necessarily melt in your mouth, but they generally come together really, really, really well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try to lift the toston here. Now the name of this is tostones importado, but this is typically a dish called patacon. Usually the bottom here that you guys can see, it's usually a lot bigger, and then that way they can really fill it up with like steak, meats, chicken, different things like that. Let's go ahead and take a bite. Gracias. Let's go ahead and take a bite into this. The toston, it's perfectly cooked. Super crispy on the outside, nice and super soft and chewy on the inside. Not chewy, but like super soft and almost creamy on the inside. It holds itself really, really well, and it's easy to chew because usually when you have the toston that's like either super green and super fried, you get this super hard, crusty, like, it's still good in my opinion, but then it, like, you know, you gotta have like really good teeth and you bite down and it's kind of tough. This almost kind of breaks down like a cracker when you're eating it, and it's like the consistency is genuinely perfect because it does its job of holding all the toppings, and it adds that creamy factor and crunchiness to that bite, so you can have like an abundance of different type of textures as you're biting down. So that's really, really good. I want to keep eating this, and I probably will keep eating this, but I want to go ahead and get to the empanada, and then I got to show you that monster of a hamburger. So let's go ahead and check that out. All right, guys, so this is the shark empanada. Let's go ahead and check this out. So it's a medium size. It's not the biggest empanada, but I mean, I think this was like $4, maybe $5. Of course, keep in mind that prices change as you go. But we're gonna go ahead and lift this up, and I'm gonna go, ooh, wow, you can tell this is full to the brim. Let's go ahead and take a bite into this. Let's go ahead and try it out. I haven't had this in years, guys. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna take one more bite because I didn't get enough of the filling. Oh my God. This is really, really, really good. The consistency is that of like shredded chicken, but it has like a taste of like, in all honesty, tuna mixed with like, oh my gosh, anchovy, because it's really, really salty, but I mean, the flavor is phenomenal. You have like pepper in there, You have green peppers, you have red bell peppers, and you have like an I mean, I only took 2 bites and it's still this full that way to the top. I mean, I'm gonna put it down just so you guys can see. So when you're ordering an empanada from here, you're gonna get that nice full empanada, because normally, as you guys know, the empanadas are like, if you carry it like this as you're eating it, all the toppings and all the filling, goes down to like here, and then you have like hot air that burns your mouth when you bite down into it. But this is amazing. There's really no other way for me to describe it based on what I just said. I think that's the best way to kind of It's a little salty, in my opinion, but the flavor is just so extravagant. Like I said, it's the texture of chicken with the taste of tuna with anchovy mixed, and it's like, it almost feels like that's what it is, but no, this is really unique in flavor. All right, guys, we're gonna do the hamburger because it's literally falling apart now because it's getting all soggy. Look at this. This is insane. All right, so now I gotta hold this together, unfortunately, because it's falling apart. Let's check this out. So this is what I call a Venezuelan hamburger. Now, this is, of course, one of their largest sizes. This is their 4-decker. Basically, you have cheese, bacon. I believe that's, I'm not even sure what that is. I'm not sure if that's mayo. I gotta try it. You have the hamburger. You have a coleslaw. You have the chips. You have ham. Everything else repeats. Chicken. Everything else repeats, and then sausage. Or actually, I think that might be pork. I'm not sure. But this there's no way I'm gonna be able to bite into this. I'm gonna have to break it down. But let's go ahead and try this baby out. And then this is what I call, like I said, a Venezuelan hamburger. I mean, this is, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. There's no way I can bite this down. I'm gonna try to kind of squeeze it down just a bit. Oh, and I'm probably gonna have to reuse those. Just, Jesus Christ. All right, let's just go ahead and, yeah, this is like inhuman. All right, I'm gonna just try to bite it. You have so many textures in this. This is insane. Honestly, I got this for the video to kind of show like the extravagant of the burger. They definitely have like regular sized burgers, not this monster that's almost impossible to pretty much eat, but I wanted to get it because it has every single type of topping or every single type of protein that you can have in their burgers. Meat, super nice, has that bit of a charred taste. This is cooked, it is cooked well done because it's a bit thin. The ham itself, it's super smoky, super sweet. It's really, really good. Nice fatty pieces. You get the coleslaw, so you get the crunch from the coleslaw, the crunch from the potato sticks. Then you have like all the different sauces that kind of helps moisturize it. Then you have like the delicious smoky taste of the ham. You have that delicious meaty taste of the burger. I did not get a chance to get to the to the sausage, and I don't think I was able to bite down into this chicken, so that's the next bite we're gonna do right there. Let's grab a piece of this chicken. The chicken itself has a little bit of that charred taste too. Kind of reminds me of pollo a la plancha, which is like basically, I'm trying to think of what the English term would be for that. It's like cooked on a griddle, but it has like this delicious flavor, like almost smokiness. It doesn't necessarily have the charcoal taste, but it tastes really, really good. It reminds me of that Peruvian restaurant that we went to that I love to order food from there. I've gone multiple times since we did that video. I think I've gone like 6 other times, but it's just amazing. And to have this all together in one burger is, I mean, honestly, it's definitely overkill. I would not recommend ordering this unless you're like super hungry. You could technically split it up into like 3 or 4 different hamburgers because of each of the proteins. But like I said, I ordered this because I wanted to be able to try all the different flavors and all the different tastes together. I also didn't mention, not only does it have bacon on the top, but it actually has like thin deli ham on the top as well. So I mean, this is packed with flavors. There's onions, and there's so many layers to this. I can't even get through them all. Regardless, this is delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the regular burger here at the top. Then the cheese that's inside is Venezuelan cheese, and it has like the cheese sauce as well. This is really, really, really good, guys. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the Importado. I mean, this place, I've been wanting to go for it for a very long time because, like I said, I met the owner a very long time ago. He invited me to come to the restaurant, and then I was just really busy at the time, and then the pandemic hit, and then I just completely forgot about it. And it wasn't until a family member said, hey, I just had burgers like a couple weeks ago. It was really good. You should visit. You should do a video there. And when they said the name, I was like, oh my God, the owner wanted me to go there. for the longest time, and like now they're kind of a nice staple here in Orlando. I don't know if it's 3 or 2 locations. I know they have 2 physical locations now, but all this started from a food truck, and it became so popular that they have their own spot now. With that said though, guys, I'm glad I took you guys with me. I love this experience. I'm gonna keep eating because I just had to take a bite out of everything before I get full, so I can really kind of give you a description of everything. I'm gonna try my best probably to finish at least the top part of this hamburger, and then the rest I'm gonna take home to eat later. But guys, thank you so much. I will see you guys next Sunday, and until then, let's just keep on eating.